Happy homecoming. We are coming to you live from front campus here at Kent State University. My name is Maddie Haberberger and I'm a senior studying journalism, and it is my pleasure to introduce you to our special guest this morning, President Todd Dykin.
Good morning, everyone. Glad to be here.
Thank you for being here. Now, President Dykin became Kent State University's 13th president in July of 2019. A tireless advocate for student success, President Dykin has more than 30 years of experience in higher education leadership. He came to KSU as provost in 2012. His commitment to college affordability and access has resulted in nationally recognized initiatives to boost student retention, graduation rates, and academic achievement. Now, President Dykin, let's get right into these questions from our alumni.
My pleasure.
Dave and Tina L. asked two questions.
Okay.
First, what is the current number of students enrolled at Kent State?
System-wide, we have right at 36,000 students at Kent State, all our campuses.
Impressive. And second, is there a place for KSU alumni to stay when they come to campus?
Well, is there ever? We have the Kent State Hotel and Conference Center right across the street from our Architecture and Environmental Design building, right downtown. It's really literally the perfect place for alumni to stay.
Yeah, what a view they've got there too.
Yeah.
Kurt P. would like to know, what measurable initiatives are in place to increase the population of black students here at Kent State?
Yeah, boy, we've had such great success in the last 10 years with diversifying our student body. We've doubled the diversity of the entering freshman class since I arrived in 2012. And then our latest endeavor is the Flashes Go Further program that will better meet the financial needs of roughly 20% of our students who have the highest levels of financial need.
Happy to hear that. That's important work. Thank you. Marcia D. took the time to respond, but she didn't have a specific question, so on her behalf, we have to know, what is your favorite Kent State homecoming tradition?
Yeah, I would say two, actually. One is the international homecoming, which was yesterday. It's so great to see all of our international students, and they're so excited, and it's such an American experience for them that it's fun to watch them. And then I guess I should also say the Bowman Run. I ran the Bowman Run this morning.
Oh, wow.
And I've run it about every other year since I've been here.
It's a 5K, right?
Yeah, it was a 5K.
You ran a 5K and you're here right now? Oh my gosh.
I did. It was good.
Wow.
And my wife, who's off camera, was first in her age group.
Oh,
and I was not. So
I wouldn't be either. Now, this is a hard-hitting one. Richard K. asks, will you and your bow tie ever get the credit they deserve?
Yeah, here's the thing. The problem is that Senior Vice President Lamar Hilton just wears bow ties better than I do. But I'm okay being second to Lamar. That's all right, because he's got more style than I do.
Well, it's a beautiful day here today. There's a lot of festivities going on. What's the rest of your day look like?
Well, we'll be in the parade, and then super excited to be a part of the Kiss on the K and the Unity Walk. Then we'll head over to Dick's Stadium and visit various tailgates. And then we have various events during the game. So I always make my way over to the student section, and particularly to the Marching Golden Flashes. And then we'll have some on-field activities and the public launch of our fundraising campaign. So busy day, beautiful weather, best time of the year to be here.
Started it off with a 5K, even more walking to do.
Yeah,
how do you think the football game's going to go today?
Well, last year Bowling Green wasn't very good. So last year I would have said we wouldn't have any troubles, but they just beat Minnesota, so I think we'll win, but we'll just have to play well.
Fight hard, huh? Well, thank you so much for being here. President Dykin has to get back to the start of the parade so he doesn't miss the ribbon cutting and that long walk that you got to make again. Thank you so much for joining us, President
My
Dykin.
pleasure. Go Flashes. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great rest of your day.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you so much to all of our alumni who submitted questions for today's coffee chat and for tuning in to watch. The 2021 Homecoming Parade will be stepping off very, very shortly, just up the hill at Midway and 59. You can find a list of all Kent State homecoming activities for the rest of the weekend online at www.kent.edu/homecoming/alumni. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back with you live with a great view of the parade. Stay right here and we will be back momentarily.
Alumni and friends, it's so great to be back here on campus to celebrate homecoming at Kent State University. We are live right outside of Moulton Hall on Main Street at Kent State University in Kent, Ohio. It's been so long since we've gotten to do this. You couldn't ask for a better day, and we're grateful to have you alongside with us. I'm Ben Pagani.
And I'm Maddie Haverberger. We are thrilled to be celebrating homecoming today with our student body, faculty, staff, community organizations, and all of you watching this stream from home. The theme for Homecoming 2021 is All Together, Let's Go Forward, KSU.
Now, the homecoming parade is just about to begin. We have celebrations going on all day after the parade. The LGBTQ plus alumni chapter tailgate is taking place at 11:30 this morning at Brico in downtown Kent. And if you met your significant other at Kent State, you might want to tune in, go down to the K on Reisman Plaza, and join everybody at noon for the Kiss on the K.
The Integrated Greek Council celebrates the rich tradition between the university and nation with the Unity Walk at Manchester Field at 12:30. And join your fellow Flashes at the free Flash Nation tailgate at Dick Stadium today at 1:30. Other tailgates at 1:30 include the Black Alumni Chapter and Stark County Alumni Chapter, taking place in Section D of the West Lot at Dick Stadium.
And then our Kent State Golden Flashes, led by Coach Sean Lewis, take on the Bowling Green State Falcons for the homecoming football game at 3:30. You won't want to miss it. For all the details and even more events, go to www.kent.edu/homecoming/alumni. We're going to take a look at some trivia. Did you know, all of you at home, that the first homecoming parade at Kent State was held on October 10th, 1981? That's 40 years ago,
Wow.
almost to the day. The parade was started by Anita Harrington, and she graduated with a bachelor's in 1971, a master's degree in 1988, and then got her PhD at the university in 1994. She was the former director of alumni relations, and that parade was the first year that included more than 40 units and 19 floats. So starting small, we're similar today. Lots of people to be around.
Yeah, people are lined up down the street. I know there's bleachers down there. There's a ton of different student organizations and community organizations that are participating in the parade. I'm so excited to see them all, and so excited to see so many people back.
You know, it's been so long since we've been able to enjoy in-person events.
Yeah.
We're so glad that you're with us, joining us wherever you may be. It's going to be a great day. Maddie and I are excited
Very
just to have
excited.
you along for the ride. So we're gearing up for the parade here, Kent State University. Let's have a good homecoming, huh?
We have a couple special guests peppered into the broadcast today. You'll get to hear some from university administration about what's going on at the school. Ben and I are both seniors, so we're on our way out, but there's a lot of great stuff happening here at Kent.
That's right. And you know what? This is a great time for people, freshmen and sophomores who are attending the university, to really soak it in, because this is really the largest homecoming that even the sophomores have gotten to see. And so just to think of where everybody's come from in the last year or so, this is incredible that we get to experience this today.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll hear the same sentiment echoed a lot today, but having the class of 2020 back, having everybody back on campus, the freshmen who last year didn't get to experience stuff like this, the kids that are new this year, all of us who got to miss out for a year or so, we're super psyched to have so much awesome stuff going on this weekend.
All right. Well, hey, we're going to take a look at some other things going on this weekend as well. Kent State University, you know, all day long, events, tailgating. People will be here for the football games, and we're just going to enjoy ourselves. Go Flashes, right?
Very excited. Ben, I know you're a sports fan. Any predictions for how the game's going to go?
I have to pick the Golden Flashes. Bowling Green's a rival here. How could you do any other way? Golden Flashes, Coach Sean Lewis, Dustin Crum quarterback. Special time to be around. If you can hear the sirens in the background, I think that means we're about ready to get started here for the Kent State University Homecoming Parade, walking right down Main Street.
Yep, they've got a bit of a walk. Like we mentioned earlier, President Daikin ran a 5K this morning. They had the Bowman 5K that took place earlier. I could never, Ben. I don't know about you, but I don't even know if I could make this parade route. We got such a beautiful day. It's early October, and we're toasty.
It's a little hot out here, but
yeah,
maybe wherever you are, you're enjoying in the comfort of your own home. Just make sure you have the AC on. It is a little warmer than early October days tend to be.
We did luck out, though. It's a beautiful sunny day. It's going to be, I think, forecasts are saying about 70 for the football game, so you don't even need a jacket. You can just go. There you are.
All right, well, hey, first up in the homecoming parade is the Kent State University Army ROTC Color Guard. They are led by John Mose. Marching along with him is Ben Mozek, Dylan Hicks, Kirsten Spywak, Amanda Smith, and Joshua Rutherford. That is the Kent State University Army ROTC Color Guard.
And carrying this year's banner are members of the Flash Activities Board. FAB plans over 100 fun and exciting events to help you build a community on campus, have new experiences, and let's face it, find some stress relief from classes. For event updates, you can follow them on Instagram at FAB_KSU.
Well, as we see them walking down the street, you got the fire trucks, you've got flags, you've got people lined up and down the street, and for the first time in a while, it feels like a bit of a sense of normalcy.
Yeah, I know that the fire trucks are always a crowd favorite. I'm sure you can hear them, if you're here in person, you can hear them. I'm sure you can hear them over our mics too, but I'm a fan. They've got those cool yellow ones, very exciting.
So the Kent Fire Department joining with some of their trucks. Yeah, that's right, you can hear them very, very loudly, but hey, isn't that part of a parade, right? A parade isn't a parade if there isn't excitement.
Oh, I know. Two things make a parade: fire trucks and candy.
I was gonna say, when are we gonna see?
Both. Yeah.
We're pretty close in our.
Yeah, maybe we can catch some. If anybody in the parade's watching, throw some candy our way.
It's almost too hard to hear myself think. You know, the Kent Fire Department might be in tune with the band being a bit loud.
Yeah, here we have, welcome back the 2020. Oh, this is the class of 2020 walking in this year's parade is our honorary Grand Marshals. They had a very special 2020 commencement yesterday at Manchester Field. It's so awesome to see some familiar faces in that crowd. People that were seniors when we were in school, we looked up to them. So I'm so happy that they have this opportunity to come back and celebrate. Congratulations to our most recent alumni. They deserve it.
They absolutely do. Great for everybody to come and celebrate their graduation yesterday here at the university. The class of 2020 and 2021 isn't far behind them.
Yeah, I think they had more than 600 people show up for yesterday's commencement, which is pretty exciting. People got their caps and gowns on. They all look super excited to be back in Kent.
Right. Great to have multiple graduating classes get to enjoy a rather large graduation yesterday. And behind them, the homecoming court. Please welcome the 2020 homecoming court walking behind their graduating class. This is their first parade appearance. Special welcome to Jariah Watkins and Anne-Marie Gutaw, the 2020 homecoming royalty.
So happy that they finally get their chance to be in the parade. Look at them all with their sashes. Wow, what a beautiful float they have too.
I like it. It's a little sparkly. Yeah, we enjoy it.
Behind them, let's meet the Kent Campus 2021 homecoming court members. First candidate is Hannah Earhart, an exercise science major from Toledo.
And Jatia Caples, an integrated social studies major from not too far down the road in Ravenna, Ohio.
Next we have Caroline Foudy, a human development family studies major from Youngstown.
And then May Francis. I got to work with May this summer. She's an English major from Cuyahoga Falls, Ohio.
Next we have Jennifer Greskovich, an environmental conservation biology major from Farmdale, Ohio.
We've got Rachel Hoffner. She's a familiar face to anybody on campus. She studies human development and is from Brecksville, Ohio.
Our next court member is Jenny Kennard, a hospitality management major from Waynesville, Ohio.
And you can also meet Jenna Kearns, a biotechnology major from Willowick, Ohio.
Next in the lineup, we have Luke Layden, a computer engineering technology major from Medina, Ohio.
Here's a Kent State celebrity, Andrew Pitko. He's an environmental conservation biology major from Austintown.
Next up, we have Kirsten Redman, a speech pathology and audiology major, a fellow Pennsylvanian from Springdale.
And finally, Catherine Rishkar, a public health major from Hinckley, Ohio.
Congratulations to all of them. What an achievement.
You know, homecoming courts, even in college, I think in college it has a bit of an extra qualification. Those are the difference makers on our campus, and we're proud to be Golden Flashes alongside all of them.
We've also welcomed the members of the 2021 homecoming courts from Geauga and Twinsburg Academic Center, including court member Abigail Gradomsky, a nursing major from Painesville, Ohio, court member Dan Painley, a nursing major from Hiram, and Mackenzie Schimpf, a business management technology major from Chardon, Ohio.
And the members of the Stark and Trumbull campuses from the Stark campus, court member Landon Ellis, he's a history major from Louisville, Ohio. Court member Kelly Harder is an English major from Canton, Ohio. Kylie Calmer, a music technology major from Canal Fulton. And
representing the Trumbull campus, we have court member Allison Fibbs, a business management major from Hubbard, court member Kendall Angelo, a nutrition major from Newton Falls, and Tanner Noble, a psychology major from Warren, Ohio.
Now here is the other noise.
Yeah,
we heard the Kent Fire Department, but this one's a little more pleasing to the ears. The Kent State University marching Golden Flashes. They are an active part of the greater university community and serve as the most visible musical ambassadors of the athletic department and the Gloucester School of Music. Kent State University is really happy to have the MGF. They are one of the largest student organizations on campus. It's comprised of musicians, twirlers, the color guard members. Incredible scenes they make up every week. Membership is open to all KSU students and represents virtually every college on campus, with over 80% of the band consisting of students majoring in fields other than music.
Wow.
In addition to appearing at many on-campus events, the band promotes the university's spirit and traditions at marching band festivals and events throughout the Northeast Ohio community. The Kent State Golden Flashes marching band playing the fight song Walking Down on Main Street.
Yeah, big fans. I always see them out practicing. They work really hard, so I'm happy they get this moment today in the parade. Excited to see them later at the football game as well.
Now, who's this behind them, Maddie?
Oh, our next unit is Kent State University's 13th president, the inimitable Todd Dyken, and his wife Moema Furtado. President Dyken and Moema send a warm KSU welcome home to all of our alumni joining us today, and a big congratulations to the KSU homecoming courts. Go Flashes!
Go Flashes. President Dyken joining us for coffee earlier.
Yeah.
And nice enough to stop by. Right behind him, representing the Division of Student Affairs, is Senior Vice President Lamar Hilton. The department, or the Division of Student Affairs mission, is to intentionally develop the whole student throughout transformational experiences. They passionately engage with their diverse student population here at Kent State through quality programming and resources that enhance the educational process to ensure student success.
Next up, as the mayor of Kent and President City Council, Mayor Jerry Fiala.
That's right. And Kent Mayor Jerry Fiala with his wife, Sue. Mayor Fiala says he strongly believes in establishing a positive working relationship with the City Council, the university administrators, and the citizens of Kent. He says, I support a collaborative effort for economic development, keeping the city's local values, and making Kent the home of Kent State University. Mayor Fiala really enjoys seeing the students in downtown enjoying what Kent has to offer them as they further their education, and everybody in the city of Kent try to work ethically with a team effort to make this community a great place. So that is Mayor Jerry Fiala and his wife, Sue.
Next up, we have Judge Kevin Poland. He's been serving Portage County for 12 years as your municipal court judge. A graduate of Kent State University in 1983, Judge Poland has heard more than 150,000, count them, 150,000 cases. Judge Poland is highly recommended by the Portage County Bar Association.
Now, if you are around Kent, you notice the bright green Judge Mark Funkhauser signs all over campus, all over town.
Yeah.
But Judge Mark Funkhauser says thank you for hosting the homecoming parade. He is a Kent State alumni and has been the municipal court judge for 12 years in Kent. He says good luck today, Golden Flashes.
I see both of them have some candy. I'm hoping that some ends up on our side of the street so we can grab it at the end of the parade. There's lots of kids here today, so I'm sure that they're going to be grabbing that candy too. Next up, we have Dr. Gail Pavliga. She is serving her first term as state representative for Ohio House District 75. Representative Pavliga holds both a bachelor's and a master's degree from Kent State University. Gail is married to Frank and has 2 grown children, and get this, all 4 of them are Kent State graduates. Pavliga sits on the State Committee for Higher Education and Workforce Development as one of her many committee assignments.
And behind them is perhaps my favorite walkers in this parade so far. These are the Kent Girl Scouts. Local Girl Scout troops are joining us today as they reinforce the values of courage, confidence, and character while trying to make the world a better place and a more enjoyable place because of their cookies.
Yeah.
How could I ignore that? We also have the Boy Scouts from Kent, the Kent Cub Scouts. They are representing everybody today. Packs 3250, 3256, 7253, 253, and 252. The BSA is an inclusive youth organization teaching leadership, citizenship, and outdoor skills. Cub Scouts is hands-on fun for the whole family with boys and girls from kindergarten to 5th grade. And the Scouts BSA is the traditional scouting experience for boys and girls in 5th grade through high school. Boys and girls troops work independently in service, community engagement, and leadership development on the path to becoming Eagle Scouts. To join the fun today, go to bascout.org. Right behind them is United Way of Portage County. They are a nonprofit organization that connects resources and provides leadership for agencies, programs, and partners to help people in need in our community. UWPC believes in building a stronger community that strategically invests in the health, education, and financial stability of every person in Portage County. So, without much further ado, we are going to get ready, and we're going to send it over. Maddie is joined with a very special guest, Provost Melody Tankersley. So, Maddie, let's hear from you.
Good morning, Provost Tankersley.
Good morning,
Thank you
Maddie.
so much for joining us today to talk to alumni from all over the world about Kent State. Let's start by hearing, what are your favorite homecoming traditions at Kent State?
Oh, you know, there's so many. Certainly the parade. I mean, that just kicks things off, and I am a parade-like nerd. I just scream at everybody, and I'm so happy. It's just a great event. But then, you know, we've got special things at Kent State, like Kiss on the K, which I'll go to after this, and I hope everybody here will join in us. And those of you at home, find your person that you met at Kent State and make sure you're giving them a kiss as well.
It's fabulous. That's the 10th. This is the 10th year that they've done Kiss on the K.
Yeah.
That's incredible. What a fun tradition that is.
It is.
How many years have you been at Kent State?
I've actually been here 28 years. I know.
Wow.
I started when I was like 5, so you can do the math. But I've been here 28 years. I started as an assistant professor, and I love Kent State. I love the city of Kent. I love everything around us, and the students are spectacular. The faculty are world-class faculty, and it's the best place to be.
On a day like today,
Right?
that reigns true
Is
for
this
sure.
just not perfect?
Oh, we really lucked out. What a beautiful day. What are you most proud of that's going on right here in Kent right now?
Oh, you know, there's so much to be proud of at Kent. We have, you know, just been leaders in the way that we've really worked through together the pandemic and all of the things that we've needed to do. But at a more global view, we're really working hard to ensure that we continue our tradition of having the very best academic programs, the ones that aren't just preparing students for that first job, but for those jobs that don't even exist right now. We're really increasing our graduation rate. We have the highest graduation rate in all of the northern whole part of Ohio, and we outrank a lot of other big universities and the numbers of our students who come to Kent State and actually graduate from Kent State. We're doing some great work on anti-racism and equity, and it's a great time to be at Kent State.
Good. I'm glad I'm here. Now, there's a long list of homecoming activities today. So what's your next stop?
So next stop is Kiss on the K, and then from there we're going to the Unity Walk, where we are unveiling some really important plaques that commemorate our sororities and fraternities that really are focused on our Black students. Our fraternities and sororities around us often have housing and different kinds of organizations, but these are really going to focus on our Black fraternities and sororities, who at Kent State, we really did do some amazing work. I mean, Kent State, of course, is responsible for Black History Month. I mean, think about that. It's incredible. So that's going to be a great thing that we're doing next.
Awesome. So happy to see that. Thank you so much for joining us, Provost.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoy your homecoming weekend.
I hope you do too,
Thank
and I
you.
hope everybody does.
Ben,
Thank
what's
you.
going on over there?
To them, celebrating 10 years this season, or this school year, this semester. And the LGBTQ+ Center works to support all individuals and students regardless of sexual orientation, gender identity, and gender expression, but specifically targets serving lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, and queer plus people and communities. The center is located in the Kent Student Center and is available to all regardless of affiliation to the university. Students, faculty, and staff, and community members are all welcome. If you believe in equality, the center welcomes you in their work. How inclusive, the LGBTQ+ Center on Kent State, celebrating 10 years this year.
Next up, we have the Kent State Spectrum Employee Resource Group. They're an organization dedicated to supporting LGBTQ and ally faculty and staff at Kent State University.
All right, and Hattie Larlam, for 60 years, she has brought comfort, joy, all sorts of things to Kent State University. She's rolling around. We have all sorts of things, candy going out, and Hattie Larlam participating with us in the Kent State Homecoming Parade.
Next up, we have Flynn's Tire and Auto Service. They've been your hometown tire store since 1964. Jim and Ann Flynn are both Kent State University alums, and they live in the area. They are so proud to call Kent home. So for all your tire and service needs, visit them on Route 59 or go to flynnstire.com. Remember, Kent students and faculty get a discount.
Hey, check this out. I was a baseball player. This is Dara's All-Star Baseball and Softball Academy. They're celebrating 15 years. They provide training in baseball, softball, in both pitching and hitting. Dara's All-Star Academy, baseball, softball. They are located in downtown Ravenna.
Next up, please welcome the Kent Roosevelt High School softball team.
And then right there, here's some familiar faces to me. This is the undergraduate student government. You can follow them on social media at Kent State USG to stay involved with all things that they are doing for students on campus.
They've got a lot of great stuff going on this weekend and all throughout the year. They're the best. Up next, we have the glamorous Gamma Epsilon chapter of Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated.
So this is where we get Greek life going on. There's going to be some rowdiness going on. I can see everybody's got their hands up. They're excited. Maybe you'll see some letters that you at home participated in whenever you attended Kent State University.
Next up, welcome Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated. We got a lot of Greek organizations here at Kent, both social Greek organizations, we have academic Greek organizations, so you're going to see a lot of Greek letters in this parade today.
All right, and Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, they were founded on January 13th, 1913. That's way before your and I's time, Maddie,
Yeah.
by 22 illustrious women who were committed to public service with a primary focus on the black community. The devastating divas of the Epsilon Mu chapter were the first black Greek letter sorority to be chartered on Kent State's campus by trailblazing 11 women. Wow, incredible for them.
Wow. Next up, we had the sensational Sigma Alpha chapter of Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated, as well as the Delta Tau Delta Fraternity. And Phi Gamma Delta will be the newest chartered fraternity on our campus come November. Please welcome Fiji.
Phi Delta Theta, saw some letters back there. They are a fraternity of brotherhood built on sound learning, friendship, and moral rectitude.
Next up, Sigma Chi Fraternity. Now, I know Sigma Chi they've been very possessive of that rock on front campus. I've been seeing them painted all semester, so those are some letters that I'm very familiar with.
And then we've got Sigma, Sigma, Sigma. We're having the sororities come on down behind us. Look at everybody excited. You hear the cheering going on.
Next up, Sigma Delta Tau is a Pan-Hellenic sorority at Kent State University. They value community, individuality, engagement, and connection. Their philanthropic partners include Prevent Child Abuse America, Jewish Women International, the STD Foundation, and the Children's Advocacy Center of Portage County.
Alpha Phi is an organization found on the values of character, innovation, generosity, and sisterhood.
And Alpha Xi Delta Beta Tau was founded here at Kent State, get this, in 1893.
Now, behind them, Kent Interhall Council. They are feeling pretty with that 70s themed, pretty groovy far out float. And, you know, they are advocating for all sorts of student engagement programming for on-campus residents. Stay tuned for Sex Week this fall from October 18th through the 22nd.
Next is Spanish and Latino Student Association, and is an organization that strives to be a safe space for those who identify as Hispanic or Latinx and for those who are interested in the culture.
And then we can welcome the Kent State College of Nursing. Walking with us today are members of our student nursing organizations and alumni. Nurses are the heroes of the current COVID-19 pandemic, so let's hear it for the healthcare heroes of tomorrow.
The Gerald H. Reed Center for International and Intercultural Education in the College of Education, Health and Human Services hosts Fulbright Scholars every semester. This year, they highlight scholars from the following countries: Azerbaijan, Bosnia-Herzegovina, Bulgaria, Czech Republic, Estonia, Lithuania, North Macedonia, Romania, Serbia, Turkey, and Ukraine. Wow. Please welcome this prestigious group of scholars to Kent State and Kent State University. If you would like to know more about this and other international programs at Kent, reach out to the Reed Center.
You want a moment to catch your breath,
Yeah,
Maddie?
that was a mouthful, but it's so exciting to see so many diverse groups of students in this parade today.
All right, well, we're going to roll along here real quick because I think this is the Reality Check dance team. That's right. They're a youth majorette and hip-hop dance team based out of Cleveland, Ohio, traveling down south to be with us today. They strive to empower young ladies through the movement of dance, creativity, and mentoring. You can follow them on Instagram at Reality Check Dance Team. I want to see a move.
I know, I'm a big parade fan. I said earlier that candy and fire trucks are my favorite part, but I was a cheerleader, I was a dancer growing up, and my favorite thing was always participating in parades like this. Yeah, look at them,
But could
Ben.
you do
Look
that?
at them.
Could you do that?
I could not do that. I'm glad they're kicking butt doing that, because whew,
I don't need, what would you,
fabulous.
I'm
I
so
would
far
just move
behind.
my arms.
I could,
That's
yeah,
all
I
would
would
do.
flail around, call it dancing.
That's why
I
they're here in the big
just
leagues.
try to fit in. Dance as if somebody's watching, though, because they most often are.
Yeah, they've got an audience today. Again, what a beautiful day we have. Lots of people coming back to Kent to safely celebrate homecoming this year. It's so awesome to see.
Yes, Kent State homecoming going on today. Don't forget about all of the events that are going on across campus all afternoon. Behind Reality Check Dance Team, who we apparently have as our favorite so far
Yeah.
today, is No X Sports. They are a community-based youth organization that prides itself on developing students holistically while also having fun. They provide programming for youth to encourage them to live a no-excuse lifestyle. They also provide a safe environment for children to learn while having fun. Their premier program, Akron's only NFL flag program, has been recognized by Akron Beacon Journal, Fox 8 in Cleveland, Radio 1, and the Cleveland Monsters Community Foundation.
Ben, I'm sure you're a great dancer, but I feel like this flag football might be more your speed. What do you think?
I'm not that
Might
athletic.
be more my speed, honestly.
Yeah, no, I'm not as quick as you might be. I couldn't do it. All right, well, Kent State Figure Skating right behind them. I love to go skating. This is an organization dedicated to Kent State students who love and enjoy the sport of figure skating. The members of Kent State Figure Skating participate in collegiate competitions, exhibitions, and also perform during KSU hockey games during intermission. This November, they will kick off the competitive season at Western Michigan University, where they will compete against the top skating schools in the region. President Sydney Marksberry, Vice President Jillian Eddy, Secretary Austin Brewster, Treasurer Georgia Manning, Executive Chair people Alexis Rogers and Maiden Kaywood, and the other figures of this figure skating team are excited to represent Kent State in this upcoming season.
I'm sure you hear them. Established in 1921, celebrating their centennial year, led by Dr. John Rebke. It's the Theodore Roosevelt High School Rough Rider Marching Band. They enjoy a long tradition of high-energy, high-quality musical entertainment at football games, band shows, and, of course, on parade. One of their most cherished traditions is the Script Kent post-game show, performed each year since 1977 at the last home football game of the season. Again, led by Dr. John Rebke and Andrea Flanagan, the Rough Riders appreciate the invitation to perform at this year's Kent State Homecoming Parade.
I love the red and white. I like the hats. They're fashionable.
Yeah, Rough Riders for sure. They got those cowboy hats.
Teddy Roosevelt might have worn something
Yeah.
a little similar. You got the jumping going on,
Yeah.
the sousaphones. All right.
Those instruments.
Look at those
I'm still not
instruments.
over the 5K this morning and then walking this parade. I'm exhausted just sitting here.
All right, behind them is Chi Alpha Campus Ministries. They have been a registered student organization at Kent State University since the 1980s. Chi Alpha is a diverse group of students that loves God and loves people. Chi Alpha stands for Christ's ambassadors, and Chi Alpha's students seek to share God's love and represent Him well with everyone they meet. If you're a religious student, maybe this is an organization you'd want to join, and for those of you at home, maybe you were a part.
Right behind them, we also have the Catholic Student Association here at Kent State. Behind those students, we have the Kent Indian Association. They're a cultural organization that promotes Indian culture, celebrates major Indian festivals, and assists Indian students with their career and academics by building alumni relations. It is one of the largest Indian organizations in or around Kent and continues to be one. They help new Indian students understand American culture and get acquainted with the environment here in Kent. Behind them, we have the Roberts Conservatory of Dance. They've been a part of the Kent community for, get this, 42 years. Their inclusive studio stands for quality in dance education for all ages and levels. I might have to take Ben up on some dance lessons there so we can compare to some of these performers in the parade today. Speaking of Ben, Ben is here now with a special guest, our Director of Athletics, Randall Richmond. Ben, what's up?
All right, well, I'm here with Randall Richmond, the new athletic director at Kent State University. Randall, we're glad to have you with us. Now, you're a Kent State athletic director, but you were here previously, so I want to know, what are you most excited for your first fall, your first homecoming here at Kent State University?
Yeah, this is special, especially homecoming. You have that intersectionality, the people who've been here before, the alum, and you have the new students, and they're so encouraged and engaged, and we have all the festivities with the parade, and you got the football game. It's that nostalgia that starts to take place, and then the traditions and the memories that are being created. So yeah, it couldn't be a more special time. It's a homecoming for me, and to be here at this homecoming, that just makes it extra special.
Now, we call it homecoming, but Randall, you've spent some time here on campus at Kent State University, and as an alum, people might want to know, what did you study here?
Oh yeah, so when I came here, it was for my master's degree in higher education administration. Student personnel was the focus, and basically I said, hey, what does this degree do? And I said, hey, you can be an administrator within higher education. So I was able to work with the professors here, Dr. Kretovics, Dr. Lieberger, and merge my degree with higher education administration and athletics, because I knew I loved sports, and I knew I loved being able to work with students, and we found a space for that.
You know, Kent State University athletics have kind of been on the rise the last few years. You're coming in at a great time. So football rolling along, going to have a big game today. All the women's sports have really shown encouraging things. I mean, softball in the spring. We'll have that coming up. Volleyball now. But Randall, what is the key priority of the athletic department this school year?
Yeah, the main thing is setting the vision, setting the foundation. You know, if you got your foundation, now you can build up upon it. So our foundation was the rollout of our strategic plan. And that's not the sexy thing, and it's a little boring behind the scenes, but it really gives us our vision, our marching orders. So we said we're going to have a guiding principle, and all of our decisions are going to be made based off of that guiding principle. And it has to be student-centered, coach-led, and administrator supporting. We believe if we have that approach, your students, they have a great experience, they'll be retained. If they're retained, they can be developed. Retain and develop juniors and seniors win your championships. You win championships, you get that next crop of incoming freshmen. So that's why that was so important, setting that foundation.
We've got the ambition. We have a Kent State alumni leading us along. Randall, I gotta know, what's the prediction for the football game this afternoon?
Predictions of victory. I mean, I love our leaders on that football program and the way that they lead these young men. And I'm so encouraged by that. And I know they're going to pick them up, based off of last week's outcome, and have them beyond focus for the opening of MAC play against Bowling Green. So I'm excited for getting that dub today and celebrating with everybody for homecoming.
That's a great team, Randall. We're so glad you were able to join us today. Enjoy the rest of your day. Can we say it together?
That's right.
Go Flashes!
Behind them, founded by Kent State alumni Lacey Talley, the Flashettes Majorettes dance team is a Trojan-style dance team that promotes diversity, leadership, and community. Team captain Erica Miller, co-captain Hope Harris, team officer Annika Bragg, and team member Autumn Merritt will be graduating this year in May, just like Ben and I, class of spring 2022. Flashettes forever! Now, this parade isn't the end of the festivities today. Again, we do have wonderful events going on all throughout the evening. later today, we will be having the Flash Nation tailgate at 1:30 at Dick Stadium. It's a family-friendly event. Everybody can join. There's going to be food, drinks, and other activities for everybody. Go get ready to cheer on your Flashes for the game today against Bowling Green. And Ben, I think I share the same sentiment as everybody. I think it's going to be a Flashes victory. I just feel it in the air.
You feel it in the air? There's something in this air, and it's a heat index for me. I don't know personally. It's been a little too hot all day, but you know, once I'm able to get out of the suit, enjoy myself a little more, it'll be fun. We'll have the T-shirts on. This might be one of the last good weekends for shorts weather. If you're not here, we're so glad you've been able to tune in with us today. If you are going out later, you're going to be able to enjoy yourself because Kent State University is putting on so many events this day. Homecoming, it's a great time.
Now, Ben, I have a fun fact for you here. We both work with TV2 and Kent Wired, which are our student-run news organizations on campus. Back November 15th, 1930, the Kent Staters sponsored the election of Kent State's first homecoming queen, and students voted for junior Mary Dawns, a member of the Alpha Sigma Alpha sorority and, of course, the Kent Stater staff. She's paraded around Bowers Field at halftime in an Oldsmobile cabriolet driven by escort James Noble Home, the business manager of the Chestnut Burr. Festivities back then included a Golden Flashes win over Defiance 13-6 and the homecoming dance in Will's Gymnasium. After 1930, the Spring Festival featuring the Maypole Dance and groups singing on front campus became known as Campus Day.
Look at that. The outfits, the
we should have dressed like that.
Why didn't we? We might have seen some vehicles today that are a little similar to that.
Yeah.
But enjoying the look, and look at these lovely, good boys and girls walking down the road here. Oh, my absolute favorites right now.
Pause for a Cause. They're a student organization on campus that partners with the nonprofit 4 Paws for Ability. Through 4 Paws, students help service dogs in training in their journey to become service dogs for children and veterans with disabilities. My favorite part of the year is going to my classes and seeing if anybody has a dog for 4 Paws in my class.
Now, behind them, check out this giant roller skate. Could you imagine going the whole way down the parade like that? Down the hill? No, thank you. No, I couldn't do it. These are the KSU rollers. They are passionate about getting together and rolling on quad roller skates, inline skates, and anything else that rolls. They are all about skating together, challenging each other, and growing an inclusive, non-judgmental community of skaters of all levels through activities on and off Kent State University's campus. They're a newly formed official student club and host skate sessions open to all. You can follow the KSU Rollers on Instagram at ksu.rollers.
Next up, Kent State Construction Management Student Organization. This group is committed to helping students network with industry professionals in related fields of construction. And while the organization looks tough with their hard hats and boots, underneath they are a fun, close-knit group of students. I think they built that themselves, Ben. That's very impressive.
You would have to show it off, right?
Yeah, if only they had a roof, I'd be hopping on that float with them and riding the rest of the way.
And look, if they fall off the side, they've got hard hats to protect them. I think I saw somebody hit a piece of candy with a plank of wood. So
like a baseball?
Right.
Hit it our way.
Little soft toss. Is that Melody?
Yeah, Melody's getting her candy.
There's Provost Melody Tankersley, who spoke with Maddie earlier.
Yes.
There's another good boy being walked down the street, or good girl.
Yeah, there's dozens of 4 Paws dogs on campus, and I know that they are a campus favorite.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Are we going to mention the most famous dog we know?
Yes, our favorite dog comes into the TV2 studio pretty often, Miss Andy.
Andy Joe. What a sweetie. Well, behind the construction management student organization is the Shaw High School Marching Band. They hail from East Cleveland's Shaw High School. The Shaw High School Mighty Marching Cardinal Band has been the featured band at countless performances from Cleveland, Ohio to the People's Republic of China during the 2008 Beijing Olympics. Under the leadership of Howard University and Kent State University alumnus Randolph Woods, the band continues to evolve while developing students as musicians, performance artists, scholars, and world citizens. To have your instructor from Howard University, that is one of the historically black colleges and universities that are known around the world for their marching band. And so
no wonder they performed at the Olympics. Good for them. What an incredible experience.
That's a great opportunity for these kids, and we're so glad that they are marching down Main Street with us today for the homecoming parade.
We have Olympic quality performers today, folks.
That's right. Yeah, that's quite literally correct.
Yeah. So awesome. Behind them, we have the Kent African Student Organization. Make sure to follow their Instagram page at KASA1969 for all things KSA.
I'm enjoying the tunes. Getting a free show here.
Yeah, we started off with the harsh sirens, but every band that's performed, I can't pick a favorite. They've all been so good.
Marching with a big drum, though. I applaud members of marching bands for walking so far and playing.
Yeah, if you guys can see Ben and I at home, we're bobbing our heads for this for
sure. And again, the African Student Organization going behind them. We got the doors open on the car. Anybody hanging out of the trunk? No. I saw it. It's popped. Walking
yeah, they've
alongside.
got the music for the Golden Reflections dance team, founded in 2002. They're a team that supports and explores all styles of dance.
There's some sick rides around today.
Yeah, you missed the parade of Corvettes earlier. It was fabulous.
The Golden Reflections getting into it down.
Again, you can't see us, but Ben and I are doing the same moves.
What isn't there to love about a parade? Genuinely, I'm curious. I really enjoy just seeing all sorts of different people. Behind them, the Future Environmental Professionals Club. Everybody knows that flashes take care of flashes, but these flashes, they take care of, well, the planet. The Future Environmental Professionals Club gives environmental studies majors and other students with a passion and an interest for the environment the opportunity to network and develop their professional skills. Members come from across the state and region to share their knowledge and skills with one another in order to become more resourceful and effective leaders after graduation. This year, the Future Environmental Professionals Club intends to continue collaborating with students and faculty, as well as legal, governmental, and nonprofit leaders. So, sounds like a pretty solid opportunity for kids to get involved with public officials, learn something that could help them out in their career.
Yeah, just behind them, just walked past the Pink Diamonds Majorette team, led by Coach Gaines, the Pink Diamonds from the Pink Diamonds Majorettes team. Next up, we have the West Griffins Football and Cheerleading of the Akron Parent Football Association. They're a 501c3 not-for-profit. The APPWFA was organized to help local youth for over half a century. This league has afforded the boys and girls of the inner city community an opportunity to engage in sports-related activities that promote and encourage healthy lifestyles, teamwork, and academic achievement. Our philosophy there is to teach the youth how to build lasting relationships, a true sisterhood and brotherhood, while setting goals and reaching them. The West Griffins are serving more than 350 youth for the 2021 football and cheerleading season. I said this earlier, Ben. I was a cheerleader growing up, and my favorite part of being a cheerleader was getting to perform for the community in parades like this. It's so awesome to see all of these young kids being cheerleaders and football players, too. Get them started young, because it goes too fast. And again, there's lots of fabulous events taking place all afternoon. We've got all those tailgates before the football game. But before that, right when this parade ends, head over to Kiss on the K. Did you meet your significant other at Kent State? If you did, head on over to Risman Plaza at noon for the 10th anniversary of this very unique homecoming tradition.
I think I heard that the Kent Clarks, the choir group, will be performing at Kiss on the K.
Some ambiance.
Yeah.
How romantic. What a unique tradition that is. I don't know of any other school that does anything like that, so. You might have caught him drive by earlier. 2017 Kent State alumni Adam Prechtel is here to support the Golden Flashes in his yellow Corvette Z06. He's the founder of the annual LLS rally, which has raised over $20,000 for patients battling blood and bone cancer.
A few other organizations, the Students for Caribbean Alliance are here, East Dragons Cheer walking down the road, and here in front of us now is the Public Health Student Alliance. The theme for homecoming is All Together Let's Go Forward KSU. Altogether, the Public Health Student Alliance, along with the College of Public Health faculty and staff, will go forward with an attitude of gratitude. I like the little rhyme there from the College of Public Health. I think we're going to get another dance squad coming up here.
Oh, I hope so. I'm thoroughly entertained. Behind them, though, we have KSEA. They're a pre-professional organization comprised of undergraduate and graduate students preparing for careers in the field of education. They are led by the fearless Bailey McCarnes, and I know they have some pretty exciting events coming up all month, so go check them out on their Instagram at KSU_KSEA.
Exciting. I like the black squirrel being
Yeah.
featured for the first time today on that banner. If you know anything about the city of
yeah.
Kent, Ohio, it's that we have black squirrels running around, and that makes us unique. That's what
Yeah.
I hear. That's what they say. But the Bare Feet Dance Tribe, they are an Afro company that was established in 2009. Their mission is to spread cultural awareness through African dance combined with modern dance and serve through workshops and community local schools and organizations. The Bare Feet Dance Tribe. Are they wearing shoes today? It looks like they are. But are they going to give us some moves? Yeah, let's see it.
Yeah, are they going to stop and dance?
They're thinking about it.
Another show. Ben, I feel like they're putting this parade on just for us. We have the best seats in the house.
We've got the front seat here, but you know who might have a better seat than us? The people watching at home. You're getting to check out our view practically.
Lucky
You're actually a little closer than we are.
No performance, but behind them, TV2. They're Kent State's student-run television station and one of many student media programs within the School of Media and Journalism. The program gives journalism and digital media production students an opportunity to work in real hands-on newsroom environments, but they're open to any major. TV2 offers positions on air as an anchor, reporter, or sports reporter, where you can catch Ben and I, as well as behind the scenes as a director, producer, and various other tech crew roles. They also have an extensive entertainment department with a variety of special topic shows. So for more information and to find their work and some of Ben and I's work, you can follow us on social medias at Kent Wired and online at kentwired.com.
Those are some of our very best friends in the world.
My roommate, my best friends, everybody.
We don't need to say their names more than you need to hear them, but those are some great folks there. Those are the future journalists of
Hi, everybody.
Northeastern Ohio.
Yeah. Hard workers, those kids.
Well, moving along, we have the Omani Student Organization riding on the top of the sunroof there.
Yeah, what a
Very
seat.
nice. They got the flags decked out on the front of the car.
Sweet.
And then we also have the Student Recreation Council. The Student Recreation Council serves to spread the message of wellness and recreation to not only the employees at Kent State, but all students as well. They're a liaison between student employees, administrators, and the community. They encourage the department events such as employee appreciation, an annual employee banquet, and a variety of community service opportunities.
Next up, we have Miss Kent State 2022, Devin Oates. She is a sophomore at Kent State majoring in fashion design. When Devin is not in school or at work, you can find her with her friends and her family. When the crown was passed to Devin in March, she decided to choose the Women's Center as her philanthropy. She's strongly encouraged by feminist icons, just like Olivia Rodrigo, you can catch her music behind us right now, and women in leadership roles. Devin would like to remind you all that the Women's Center's 25th anniversary is this November 5th. Come and show your support for strong women just like Devin.
She's got the wave going
Yeah,
on. I
she's
want to
got
be the
that perfect
princess.
wave.
Yeah,
She looks stunning.
very nice.
Wow.
10 out of 10 for technique.
Like a princess.
You see the green, that is the Kent State Irish Dance Club. Coming up and behind. Got a couple of ties. It's homecoming, but we're allowed to celebrate being involved with Irish culture any time of year, right?
Yeah, my birthday's in March, so I'm a St. Patrick's Day fan. Birthday's the 7th, so 17th. Not too far behind, huh?
No, two good reasons to celebrate.
Next up, we have Auze Expressions. They focus on a variety of traditional and modern African dance movements, as well as dance of the African diaspora. Their focus is to educate others about African culture and dance forms, all while having fun, and it sure looks like they are, huh, Ben?
I mean, I'd be having fun. I'm out with my friends, and you see everybody who's here. They're enjoying themselves. They're going to be having a great time all day. Now, behind them, I see the lacrosse sticks. This is Kent State Athletics. We spoke with Randell earlier, led by the dance team, cheerleading team. Flash, the mascot, is back there somewhere, but all of the student athletes from Kent State University are right behind them. And it's a great day for celebrating all the different communities at Kent State. You get the parade, and you have so many various events. And then the football game is going to be a big deal to a lot of people getting to hang out, enjoy a very unique Kent State Golden Flashes team, better than some of the teams that this school has had in the past, and so an exciting time on campus, and I think especially with people returning to in-person classes and other events.
Yeah, make sure that you round out your homecoming experience tonight by watching the Kent State football team take on Bowling Green State University Falcons at 3:30 p.m. at Dick Stadium. And again, there's a lot of amazing events happening throughout the day, so there's lots of stuff you can do before the game, but we hope to see you all there cheering on the Golden Flashes. See members of the lacrosse team. I know the field hockey team is having an incredible season. They're setting some records. There's wrestlers, there's baseball players. I don't know if the football team's out here today. They might be getting ready for the big game, but lots of student athletes in this parade. And they've got lots of candy.
They are really, really happy. Hey, before we want to go, we really want to give a special thanks to the Alumni Center. And I just want to shout something out real quick because we know that Flashes take care of Flashes. And there's no better way to support current students than by giving to the KSU Scholarship Fund. It impacts students like Maddie and I. And for all of you who might be watching at home, there are 3 ways you can give if you are interested. You can text GIVE, that's G-I-V-E, to 330-548-8489 to support local scholarships today. Again, you can text GIVE to 330-548-8489, G-I-V-E. You can also go to www.kent.edu/student-support group, or support, no group on the end of there. But those are incredible ways that you can get involved and you can help out students like Maddie and I and a lot of other Golden Flashes across several campuses.
I think that's the end. Oh.
All right. Well, hey, today's homecoming. Maybe you're staying in town. You know some people who are. And the Kent State Hotel and Conference Center, they are hosting a homecoming brunch tomorrow. That's Sunday, October 3rd at 10 a.m. It's a beautiful view right in downtown Kent, an enjoyable place for really any occasion. I saw a wedding there last week, and so Kent State University Hotel and Conference Center.
It really is a beautiful facility. What a nice view of the beautiful city of Kent, of our beautiful campus. Just a beautiful day. We really lucked out.
We really have enjoyed ourselves today. We thank you so much for watching, and you know, there's just so many enjoyable things going on Kent State today. Now, we want to tell you about some fun things that are going on as well at the university today. And that begins with halftime here at Kent State University.
Yes, very special announcement at halftime today at Kent State University. What sets us apart is how we come together. Get ready for a brilliant announcement today at halftime. If you can't be at the game today for the big announcement, though, you can head over to www.kent.edu/foreverbrighter to learn more.
I want to go ahead again and remind you that there's really no better way to take care of Golden Flashes. We know the motto, Flashes take care of Flashes, than to really give to students. And we know how much it may have helped you even whenever you attended Kent State to benefit from scholarships. So there are 3 ways you can give to Kent State University students. You can text 330-548-8489 to support scholarships today. That's GIVE, G-I-V-E, getting a spelling lesson here today. And the phone number is 330-548-8489. You can also go to www.kent.edu/student-support.
Wonderful. And the homecoming parade today was just the beginning. Again, there's celebrations across campus throughout the day. The LGBTQ+ alumni chapter tailgate is 11:30 this morning at Bricko. It's kicked off already. Oh, kicks off in just a couple minutes, so you can head on down there. If you met your significant other at Kent State, you can join us at noon on Brisbane Plaza for the legendary Kiss on the K. The Integrated Greek Council celebrates the rich tradition between the university and nation with the Unity Walk at Manchester Field at 12:30. Join your fellow Flashes at the free Flash Nation tailgate at Dick Stadium today at 1:30. You going to be there, Ben?
I might see you there, Maddie.
Yeah, see you there. Other tailgates at 1:30 include the Black Alumni Chapter and Stark County Alumni Chapter taking place in Section D of the West Lot at Dick Stadium. And then the Kent State Golden Flashes, led by Coach Sean Lewis, take on the Bowling Green State Falcons for the homecoming football game at 3:30. For all the details and even more events, go to www.kent.edu/homecoming/alumni. We want to thank President Todd Dykens, Senior Vice President and Provost Melody Tankersley, and Director of Athletics Randall Richmond for stopping by and talking with us today. Thank you to the Division of Philanthropy and Alumni Engagement, the incredible student crew and staff at KSU Teleproductions that helped make this awesome stream happen.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't have wrapped it up better. And, you know, for everybody who's here, we really want to thank you for tuning in on this special day. It's Kent State homecoming. It's a return to normalcy, and what a great way to celebrate it. We hope that you can attend some of the events happening downtown. We really want to thank you for joining us live on the stream today. If you are nearby and plan to come to campus events or already here, there are going to be plenty more events to come. You can find more information at www.kent.edu/homecoming/alumni.
Ben, that's a wrap. That's a wrap. The 2021 Kent State University Homecoming Parade is in the books. I'm Maddie Haberberger.
I'm Ben Pagani, and are we going to say it? Welcome home and
Go
Flashes!
Flashes!